What's going on, everyone? Carlos here at Disney World Freak. Welcome to another Tuesday of shooting the breeze, Disney friends, and shenanigans. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I just wanted to start with that countdown. I don't know if it even showed up. I thought I had it going down. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. First, let me start off with some housekeeping. As always, go check out Dean at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Home to all the family-friendly streamers on YouTube. Over 115 channels that Dean is supporting on his website. Also, check out The Live Place on YouTube. Dean's got some great stuff coming up. He's been working with a few channels on this great... it was supposed to be a full day of movie streams. But now it's turned in, because he's got so much feedback, it's turned into a whole week of streaming about movies. And of course, I will be on with Dean doing classics. So looking forward to it. I believe dates have not been set, but it is early in October, so keep an eye out for that. So, but best thing to do is just go check out Dean at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Also, we have our mailbox. We like receiving mail, little mail, anything, postcards, letters. Love hearing from all my supporters. So send it over. Appreciate it. It has been a crazy week. This stream was possible not even happening. And for the simple reason of Saturday, I streamed with Disney Dan. And my internet service, plain and simple, sucked royally. Cox Communication internet service that I have, and I have the highest they offered. I have Gigablast. Download speed supposed to be at 940, somewhere in there, max. I was getting 20, 25. Which is nothing for what I'm paying for, and I am paying a bundle. So yeah, I sat there, I shut my camera off. It was rough streaming with Dan. I apologized to him after. He understood what was going on, but I was afraid. I was afraid to stream today. But I got to give it a shot. I got to try it out. We're here. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know if it's coming through, if I'm lagging, if I'm not. I'm trying to watch on my phone, but I'm also trying to pay more attention here. And it's just a reminder too, again, the camera's here, and I've added a 55-inch to the studio. So I'm going to be looking this way a lot. So I apologize for that. Let me welcome in whoever's in this chat right now. Make It Blue, Caitlin was first, as always. Caitlin, thank you for your support. Andy Prisco was second. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate it. To Zoe Ritchie, welcome in. Good evening. Thank you for being here. UK couple, Paul, what is going on? Paul and Cheryl, thank you for popping in from the UK. I appreciate it. How am I doing? I am doing great. We'll get into that in a little bit too. Had a little visit with the cardiologist today, and doing all right. Let's light this candle. Yes, let's light this candle up. Contessa Wright, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Countdown showed like 5 seconds to 0. Really? All right, I got to work on that. Something, when you pay for, the upgrade with StreamYards, the countdown's there. I don't know. I figured I'd give it a shot and let's see what happens. Zoe saying hi to everybody. Alex, the filmmaker, welcome in. Thanks for being here. R. Johns, Richard, my man. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. Chat just jumped. As always, Charlie, Disney Nerd Herders, or Stacy, but I believe it's Charlie because he's still working, listening while he's working. Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it. That happened to me, and I had an upgrade in my modem. While they're coming, Cox is coming out tomorrow between 1 and 3, and I also pay for the insurance through Cox. So whatever's wrong, they're going to fix wiring the whole house. I don't care what they do. I'm paying for. I want what I'm paying for. So you've heard me rant with Disney about getting what I want. So, what I paid for. So I want it. You got to fix it. Bob the Raptor and Joe, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Disney nerd. This are dreams. Jeff, Angela, either one. Send your link if you're up to it. Come on in. Chantel Williams, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for popping in. I totally appreciate it. Disney Day 44. Hey, Carlos, probably refurb years behind. Yeah, I saw the news. Disney Polynesian is not going to be open until 2021. Some big news out of Disney. I said hi to Arjons. I've said hi to everybody. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Don't forget to smash the claws. And thank you, Bob the Rapper. I appreciate it. You guys give me 1 second while I'm trying to. I think you guys can figure out what I'm trying to do here. Just trying to send the link out. So let me just touch on the doctor real quick. I went to my cardiologist. I can't do that. Yeah, went to the cardiologist. Everything went well. Come to find out, problem that occurred the second time was what I figured, what I was hoping wasn't happen, is one of the stents failed. So they had to reinflate the artery and sorry, guys. Reinflate the artery, add a new stent. I'm having an issue logging into something, and it's driving me nuts. I feel like I don't remember my passwords. I don't. So they went in, and they had to add, like I said, a couple of stents too, because the artery was just full. It was just blocked. It was completely blocked. He literally said, thank God you came in because it needed to be done. And I give up trying to log into what I'm trying to log into. All right, I'm back. I feel like a rookie. I am touching buttons. I feel like Shep. Don't touch these buttons. Leave these buttons alone. I give up what I was trying to do. This Our Dreams is still working. No problem. Kenzie Days, welcome in, Kenzie. Thank you for being here. Let me see if I missed anybody while I was on my rant and trying to do something. Where did he go? I am right here. Let me make sure I'm back. I'm trying to watch on my phone as well. What a hack job that was just now. So yeah, went in, did some more work, and I've been feeling great. Thank you, everybody that's been reaching out. Jeff, I know Jeff just texted me earlier today. He's been on me a lot, and I appreciate it. Friends like that, it's great. Thank you. But yeah, here I am, and I am doing good. So a couple of stories too. If you can see, no, that's not what I had up. I had my name up there as, why does it say send us mail? That's not what I had. My name said addicted to merch. Why does it say send us mail? Ooh, somebody should. Guys, I am having a lot of difficulties right now, and it's just driving me nuts. Okay. Addicted to merch. So, if anybody doesn't know, I've been buying a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff lately. And you have Disney, I was going to get into that. Charlie. I have bought a lot of stuff lately. Charlie. And this guy, I've bought a lot of stuff lately. Hold on. Oh. And this guy, why am I getting echo? Hey, is that me on echo or is that you?
That was me. I had to try. I was watching you while I was trying to set up, so that was my fault.
I'm like, I know I have. It sounds like my TV. What's going on? I am having so many issues right now. It's insane. Like I've never done this before. And then as you can see from the sweat, I was just mumbling along because, well, I was waiting for you or somebody to pop in. But where was I? Yes, my merch. My name today is Addicted to Merch. Thanks to this guy right here who just popped in. I don't even know which way I'm pointing that way. Yeah, this guy. Not thanks to him, but Jeff and Angela, of course. They've been buying and sending. But this wonderful man and his family have just returned from Disney World, and he's also picked up some stuff for me. And I realized today, I just can't stop buying. I have bought so much, and excuse my term, crap, but I have bought so much crap in the last week or so that I just don't know what I'm doing. And then my wife says, okay, we're done. Dude, Philly Crew, Ron's back, Meredith's back. We're going to pick up our stuff. We're done until we go. And I said, no, because we're not going until Christmas time. The Food and Wine Festival is coming up. So there's a couple of things there that I want.
Yep.
Still haven't gotten the Tower of Terror ears because you guys couldn't find them. They weren't there every time you went and look. And then there's the Halloween merch that I want. The Sipper, the Madame Leota Sipper is out.
Yep.
Popcorn Bucket, I'm not a big fan of, but there was something. Oh, the Popcorn Bucket, but the Haunted Mansion one. The 3 characters are out again. The cup holder, the popcorn holder. They're back out for the Halloween festival. So, yeah, I'm not done buying anytime soon. And it's driving me insane because I can't stop.
So I'm having the same problem, Carlos. I saw stuff for the Halloween and wine and food and wine that I am now telling Meredith that maybe we could drive down for a few days in October just to pick up merch.
That's right, because she don't fly. She won't fly. So when you say drive for a couple of days, we thought of that once. It really happened. I mean, I was grabbing a bag like out of the closet, like just throw stuff in here. Let's go. Her parents were down with her cousins that, they're always down there. And we weren't there. But I had happened to have the Friday off. I forgot why, but I had the Friday off. They had just arrived, and I told my wife, I says, you know what? Let's get out of here. If I can get Monday off, let's leave here Friday morning. We'll get there Saturday morning. We'll spend all the Saturday and Sunday with them. We'll leave Sunday night, get home Monday, and then I'll go back to work Tuesday. I couldn't get the Monday off. I couldn't. And then I'm kind of glad it didn't happen because I started thinking, I'm like, wow, drive 20 hours to be there 48 to drive back another 20. But yeah, I'm crazy enough, and I know you are too. I know.
Well, I'm looking at Columbus Day weekend because with the kids doing remote, so Madison's in community college, so she's all remote for her next semester. Ronnie's remote until sometime the end of October. They can do their classes from the hotel room while I'm having fun at the parks, or I could even work in the hotel room and go to the parks at night. I mean,
right?
This whole remote things open up possibilities.
Yeah, we're doing. Our kids are going back full time. Well, they're calling it full time, but it's oh god, what's the term they're using? They're only allowing half classes, so half of the kids are going 1 week. The other half, the other week they stay home, and vice versa. So, let me welcome this guy in. So that's what we're doing here, but we're our trip in December. I already told Suzanne. Because they've already said Rhode Island, there's no more snow days, there's no more nothing. Once the kid stays home, he gets on a computer, on a Chromebook, and it's just like having a school day. Yeah, I'm sorry, not in Florida. I'm not going to waste a few hours of my day in the morning while the kids are having classes. We've always pulled them out, never had a problem.
Yep.
I am not going to I'm not worried about it now. Tracy, thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it.
going on, man?
Hey,
Ron,
Tracy.
how was your vacation?
Human punching.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Jeff Mato?
What's up, Trepper? What's up, Ron?
It's all his fault.
Hello.
It's this guy's fault.
Why is
Well,
it his fault? Why is it Jeff's fault?
You're not a big help because you just fed into it some more. But
he's an
I have an
enabler, too.
addiction. Yeah. I have a bad addiction to Disney merch. And like Ron was just saying, thinking of driving down just to go buy Halloween merch. I don't know, Jeff, when you're going back, but I've already reached out to Mouse Talk because I need that Madame Leota sipper. I need those popcorn Haunted Mansion holders and whatnot.
Did you see how full Ron's car was?
I don't think
I
I
have.
20% of that was yours, I think.
No.
So
No, I know.
So Jeff, what's
thinking of.
funny
It's
is I
not
went
bad.
through all our merch. Meredith and I went through all our merch, and I was having this argument with Meredith saying I really didn't buy much for myself this trip until I went through the number of T-shirts I bought. I don't want to say how many because I'm gonna do a vlog on this, but I bought duplicate T-shirts for myself without realizing it.
You blame me for buying everything. It was
That's funny.
Oh, Meredith, Meredith, you can stick around, Meredith. I just sent the link out. I don't know who it goes to, if it's to you, to Ron. I don't. I get confused on where the links go. But no, it's bad, and I just want to catch up on chat because I laid off. Disney Nerd Herders. I saw that you have officially changed it from November to December. I was hoping you would change it to Thanksgiving week so we can hang out down there, but I'm not sure what week in December you're going. Caitlin, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel great. I really do. Addicted to merch. We are on our way to Disney now, and I told my husband we are adding to the budget for making room in the car for the way home. Contessa, you're heading down now. I knew you were going with the kids and your husband. That's great. I didn't know you were heading that way right now. That's awesome. Sales. The best thing about having your car down there and not flying is being able to buy exactly whatever the heck you want and being able to bring it back home. Mickey Bunch, Kelly, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Didn't see you pop in. Thanks. Just trying to catch up on chat.
Are you sure that's a perk?
Disney Day.
Are you sure that's a perk, Carlos?
I'm sure what?
Are you sure it's a perk having your own
Is it
car
a-
so you can buy more stuff to bring home? That
No.
means you're just going to buy more stuff.
It's
Yes.
dangerous. It's dangerous.
I went down my trunk.
It is dangerous.
I had plenty of room in my trunk. Coming back, I used every inch of my truck that I parked my SUV as I possibly could to get all the stuff home.
Look at this guy joining us, walking home from work. Dougie,
What's up, Dougie?
Hello,
show us the
sexy
Scotland
gentlemen.
we believe. Show us the Scotland we don't believe is there. I thought it was all
Well,
green
this
and
is-
grass. I see buildings and street.
This is not green Scotland.
No,
It's,
that's definitely that looks like Providence, Rhode Island.
This is a dump.
You're in Scotland?
Yeah.
Where's all the kilts?
It's a good point. I'm not showing you.
Well, I'm expecting to see like Outlander or something like that.
Oh, they're elsewhere.
I'll mess it with you. Highlander, something to that effect.
One of them. Who cares?
One of those.
I've just popped in to say hello whilst I walk home.
Tina no problem, man. Love having you here. You know that. Tina McNeil, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Disney Day 44. I don't think they'll close the monorail entirely. That'll never happen. It's needed. I get it. The Poly is closed, but you also, Grand Floridian's still open, and so is Contemporary.
Well, not all the Polynesians
Ron,
will be closed.
No, of course, no. Well,
The
they are
DVC
closing
The DVC part's
They're
still going to
closing
be
the
open.
monorail from the Poly. Yeah, but they're closing the monorail from the Poly to Disney, to Magic Kingdom. That's been announced already. 18 and a half hours drive like a man. You know, I had this discussion with Suzanne. Suzanne asked me, because Ron, how long did it take you to get, Ron?
I did it in like 18 hours and 20 minutes.
Oh, it's broken.
18 and a half hours. See, what people don't understand about where I am a good 3 hours east before I can head south. Even though the highway says south, it's really not. I need to travel all through Connecticut and Rhode Island before I can hit, New York. I'm 3 hours from New York, 2:45 before I start heading south.
Drop it.
So you guys go straight. What is it?
Drop in the bucket. All right.
Yeah. Dougie, what was that? A train going by?
Flush the toilet.
So Carlos, Charlie and I are about 3 hours away from New York, but there's a lot fewer cars out on the road. You're able to get through a lot quicker.
Oh, I believe that as well. I totally understand it. Laurie French, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I am way up on chat. I'm sorry, guys. No, I understand that as well, because my work days. Wow, I was really up on chat. Tracy, all right, I lost Tracy too. Johns, I welcomed you in. What are you saying? Hi, Caitlin says I'm obsessed with bought stuff at Disney when I am cast member because it was cheap. Yeah, well, that. I think if I worked there, I wouldn't be buying as much stuff. I'd see it all the time. I think that's what it is too. Not being able to get it. My family might be going the same time as you. They saw that I really missed the magic, and my mom wanted to give back to taking care of her when she had COVID. Oh, cool.
All right. So,
I'd like to say hi. Let us know. Yes, Kershaw's
exactly going on?
And what's going on?
What are they closing in the Poly?
It's Tuesday.
What are they closing in the Poly? Because I haven't been paying attention.
They're not open in the Poly. The Poly's staying closed until summer of 2021. Like Jeff said, not all of Poly. The DVC is still open, but the Polynesian Resort in itself is staying closed,
including the restaurants.
So I was just at the Poly. So what's open is the lounge is open, Ohana's is closed, and Kona Cafe is open. The monorail is open, but I think they're closing down that station come October for the refurb. It's all the DVC rooms are open, but you still can book those DVC rooms through Disney's website, because I was just checking on that.
Yeah,
I mean, it is the smallest.
Open.
It is the smallest deluxe resort. It is the smallest deluxe resort on property. So shutting it down, it's not like they're losing a lot of beds.
No, and with the capacity being down, I don't think they need them. I mean, shoot, the All-Stars still closed.
So the All-Stars were closed. So we stayed an extra night. We stayed at Pop. I'll tell you, that place was hopping. That place looked like it was almost at capacity.
I'm not a big fan of Pop.
Don't even say that, Ron, don't say that. Oh, I like Pop. I mean, we used to always stay at Port Orleans, but once I stood at Pop and realized I could save some money and actually enjoy myself, and it's not bad. But I'm looking forward to my trip being the way I see it now on streams. And that's the resort too. I mean, I want everything mellow, down, numbers down.
So, Carlos, I will just say you probably will not get that at Pop from what I've seen. They were doing mobile ordering for the rest, the food court there at Pop. The line started at the gift shop, went outside to the pool area. You were looking at least an hour wait just to get mobile food.
Oh, that's. I've seen photos and I've seen streams. Resort TV 1 streamed once from Pop when they were doing the gondola tour. Yeah, it looked horrible. That's man. Thanks.
I just wanted,
thank you.
I just wanted to get expectations because when we were at Poly, there was like no, there's barely anyone there. We almost had, we felt like we had the resort to ourselves. We, walked around. I was able to, walk around the bungalows without anyone like saying anything to me. It was that part of it was nice.
Contessa's, I believe Contessa, I think I've seen that before. She's staying at Shade of Greens, which again, either you or your husband was in the military. Thank you for your service. I appreciate it. Or still is. Thank you for that. But the Poly is the Poly is right across the street, I believe, from Shades of Green.
Yes.
It's like on the other side of the golf course.
Yep.
Yeah. I know my sister's been looking at it because my godson's in the military and they've been thinking of staying there. Charlie is back. But back to I know we jumped to everything, but yeah, back to my addiction. It's crazy how much I've bought more ears in the last week or so than what I have ever. Like the wall in the bedroom, she pins them up on a wall in the bedroom. And all of a sudden it's like, where did all these things come from? And I got to pick up another pair from him.
They're nice.
Got a pair that he's brought up.
They're nice.
Are they? Oh,
I like them.
You've seen them.
Yeah.
It's an addiction. I mean, it's bad. I went to where did I go? Was it a flea market? Yeah, I think it was a flea market this past weekend, and I came out. Oh, it was 2 weekends ago. So my oldest son, we went up to the flea market, and I came home with a handful of things, all porcelain pieces. It was like, why? I don't need any more. But they were there, and at a flea market, you could talk somebody down really cheap on some of these things. So I think I spent $15 on 5 pieces.
Well, I'll say we do buy a lot of merch when we go, but I've never been to the point where I've duplicated a T-shirt like Ron has. So I don't have my issues aren't that big, I guess, is what I want to say.
I'll admit it now. I have one shirt, and I didn't even buy it at Disney. My wife's cousin bought it for me. It was my birthday 2 years ago. We were down there for my birthday, and she bought me a shirt because we were staying at Animal Kingdom. So she bought me we were staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So she bought me an Animal Kingdom Lodge shirt as a birthday gift from there. That's one thing I don't buy because I like these. I got to wear Under Armour. I can't wear that heavy cotton, Disney shirts or any other shirts when I'm in Disney. It's got to be this dry fit stuff. That's all I have. That's all I own. As you can see in streams, it's always Under Armour. So I never bothered buying shirts. And I remember when I told you I wanted the Splash Mountain shirt, it wasn't for me to wear. It was to throw it in this room to have it, just to have it.
Right.
Yeah, just that Splash Mountain shirt. Reconnect with nature, Carlos. Leave material things behind. Don't be Madonna. I love material things. Not only me, the wife too. And she keeps sending me pictures like, "Oh, did you see what just came out? Look what's on Shop Disney." This merch pass they're doing. I don't know why.
Evil site.
What was that, Tracy?
It's an evil site.
Well,
do nothing but spend money.
I wanted to ask you, Carlos, do you have the Simba popcorn bucket from Animal Kingdom?
I don't.
You don't.
Would you like
double the price? It's not practical. It's not practical, but it is very, very cool looking.
Would you like one, Carlos, for double the price?
No, but Ron's hooking me up with just a reminder. Oh, Meredith, one of them are hooking me up with something I don't have here, and he has Double Love, so I can't wait to have that in my hands. I can't believe I never bought it. I was going to save it for another stream, but he's got an extra. I keep pointing the wrong way. He has an extra TIE Fighter popcorn bucket when it came out. We were there, and it was like I kept looking at it. I says, I can't buy it. My wife's like, "You're really going to buy that ugly thing?" I'm like, "No, fine, I guess not." I put my head down like a little puppy and walked away. But now it's I have all the other Star Wars stuff, and I don't have that one. And they are so kind enough to hook me up with their extra one. So I appreciate that too, Ron. Thank you. Thank you for feeding that drug to me. As if I'm not on enough meds. Keep feeding
his addiction.
Now when we did buy you that we picked up the Onward popcorn bucket for you. We ate the popcorn, right? We didn't.
That's my deal. That's my deal with everybody. Every time I ask for somebody to pick up a popcorn bucket, it's please eat the popcorn. Don't just buy the bucket.
Oh no! If I ever go down and I pick you up a popcorn bucket, I'm going to make sure you're going to eat the stale corn.
No, see, when I buy it, Tracy, I make sure they don't even put the popcorn inside.
Oh no!
I want the plastic.
No, I'm going to do that for you. It's a popcorn bucket. I'll make sure that they stick enough popcorn in there, and then when I give it to you, it'll be nice and stale.
That's nice, Trevor.
Amy, I definitely want Amy. First, welcome in AGC Mansion TV. Amy, thank you for being here. Anyone need the Nintendo Lego or the Diagon Alley set? One left at my Lego store. I'm definitely getting a Nintendo Lego. I don't care too less about the other one. But no, thank you for offering. But I definitely, hopefully, my wife is watching. She knows what to get me for Christmas. Yeah, that one. It's in a bag with the rest of the stuff, Collins. Oh, thank you, Meredith.
So that onward popcorn bucket, I think that's one of the neatest ones they've come out with lately. But Angela didn't like it, so I'm gonna have to get that one when I go to the park by myself, I think.
Well, the headlights.
She doesn't know. The wheels spin too, right?
Yeah, and the headlights. I mean, I figured that out.
Right.
How to turn that on last night. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get that.
I just saw what Kenzie said. Is that what you just did, Tracy? Close the door. You're being a little loud for Kenzie.
Yeah, she's home. She's got an online class, and I might have been a little too loud.
So, Carlos, I even bought you stuff that wasn't even on your list to us. Remember that?
You did. We might as well just have a merch. You want to put the bag? We could do the merch stream right now. We'll do it from your house. I get to see it. Yeah, you picked up some extra Splash Mountain stuff that wasn't in stock when this man went. Actually, I think the tumbler was. And I wasn't getting the tumbler, but then you had it I got you the tumbler too because I asked for the coffee mug. And the coffee mug wasn't even for me. I told you that it was from Road Trip Dave.
Yeah.
He's been dying for one, and there's just nobody can find him one.
If you don't want the tumbler,
but when
I
want the tumbler. No, that's all right. No, please.
So was a
nothing away
Splash
from my bag.
Was a Splash merch at the Splash Mountain store?
Yes. So what I learned from being down there is Disney, the park, hit all their new merch on Fridays. So when I learned of this, I went to Magic Kingdom the first Friday we were there and went to the Splash Mountain store, and they had the ornaments, the tumbler, they had a towel, and they had some kids' T-shirts.
Okay.
You did not know this, Jeff?
No. Well, I see. Well, we weren't staying on property like Ron was, so we were just getting a park reservation wherever we could get one.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier.
It's harder for you to change your plans like we did. But on that same day, that's where Carlos texted me and said the macaroon ears came in at Epcot and the Tower of Terror ears came in at Hollywood Studio. So that's why the following Friday we were going to Epcot. And I knew I could get those macaroon ears, which we were able to get a couple of, a pair of those.
He'll sell them to you, Carlos, for the price.
All right. So you got me the Splash Mountain Splash Mountain ornament too. I can't wait to see that. Put that up on the tree. I already told my wife I'm going to put the tree up with ornaments.
You figure, Ron, that how much gas did you spend on merch? Your car was weighted down a little bit more than normal. So you figure, even though you were driving back this way, it probably took you a little bit more gas to bring home all of Carlos's trinkets.
Yeah. And I even gave him the 20% or the 30% AP discount on all that stuff too. Whatever.
Oh, no. You got to charge him full price. Listen, if we can't gouge our friends, who can we gouge?
Oh, come on, man.
First off,
no,
if anybody's listening, I am a jokester. I probably would never charge anybody full price except Jeff. But
wow.
He also got me, which I can't wait, and he sent me pictures of it. And Ron, that's it happens. It's not a big deal. I would never like. I talked about it with Suzanne. It's like, when am I ever going to be able to buy another one if not this one? But he got me the Funko Pop, the limited edition, the Haunted Mansion one, the piano one.
Really?
So, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So what happened was
it got wet.
Yeah, so it got wet, and that was my fault because we stayed an extra day. We put some ice in the bag to keep some candy that we were bringing back in the car, and that leaked through the bag. And I think that's how that box got wet, because ours was all wet too.
Listen. You sent me pictures, and to me, it looks fine. It looks. I'm sure you could feel the difference, but I was thinking when you guys mentioned me about it, I was thinking like it was falling apart, like you couldn't read words. So I keep mine all in a box in Splash Mountain. All the other ones are up there. I don't take them out, so that's why I like the box. But everything's legible, so I ain't worried about it. And like I said, where would I find another one?
I bet you were the guy who bought the G.I. Joe Kung Fu Grip and never played with them.
Unfortunately, I didn't have a G.I. Joe Kung Fu Grip, so 21 people here watching us talk about murder.
The little action figures that swiveled at the arms, and those things were on the money.
No, I know. Yeah.
So I had
my parents
Star Wars figures like that. I have tons of stuff still in the box. I understand what Carlos is getting at. I have G.I. Joe figures, Star Wars figures, and
I'm joking, by the way, but I think
you are. We know you are. I like the boxes. I like, especially when it comes to Disney. I save. Well, these I don't even know why I keep them in the box. I don't ever consider taking the pops out like Brandon, Fantastic Gears. He takes them all out of the box. He's got them all on the shelves. I don't know. I like the box.
Yeah.
You can stack them when they're in the box. Like you could stack them.
Well, you could put them all in a basket or a tote and put them upstairs in your attic when you're tired of looking at them.
Yeah.
No, that's where the Beanie Babies went.
Beanie Babies.
Oh, yeah. They increased in value. That was some investment there.
Oh, man. Tell me about it. My son, my oldest, we were just talking about it. He's like, Dad, there's a couple of Beanie Babies worth money. I said, go in the basement. He's like, I have. I says, yeah. Well, I figured that's why you brought them up. Not that we saw any at the flea market or anything, but yeah, you want to talk about spending money? I guarantee I spent more on Beanie Babies than what I have on Disney stuff so far. And the ex-wife, they're all there. They're all in the basement. Every single one of them. I'm sure they're all full of mold and wetness. And Meredith says he didn't listen to me. I told him to put it up front with me. Yep. It's all your fault, Ron. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mouse Talk, Walt, welcome in. Walt is on a rampage with his live streams. If you haven't checked it out, go check out Mouse Talk. I am shocked I haven't done this yet. Go check out Mouse Talk live, especially on the weekends when he's live from the parks, or whenever he's live from the parks, but whenever he's live from home. I'm starting to be like, oh, yeah, don't watch him at home. Just watch him in the parks. No, but Walt's, he's killing it. Walt and Alyssa are killing it right now.
No.
Did you read what he said?
You gotta look at Walt's comment.
The last one, Carlos.
The
last one.
Well, hold on. I am stuck. Chat is stuck.
I always
Carlos,
do.
get the internet's like Pony Express mail.
Would you like me to read it for you?
No, it's listen, don't get me going because I am so frustrated with the Cox communication. I can't wait for the guy to come out tomorrow. I'm telling you. I was gonna ask, how is the stream going? Am I like a robot? Is everything? No, I don't
just
know.
now you are.
Because I did a speed test before we started. Well, I just did a speed test right before we started. I'm getting 60 download speed. That's it. When I'm supposed to be getting 9 something. That's crazy. His last one. Wait, ex-wife is in the basement.
Yeah.
I wish under the concrete somewhere.
Oh, boy.
She knows how I feel about her. So I've told her many times.
Okay.
Okay.
We went some like serial killer stuff right there. I almost swore. I almost zip slip.
Yeah. No, she's a wonderful.
Back to the merch,
No, I didn't
Carlos.
just
Back
like-
to the merch. Back to the merch, Carlos.
I'm trying to do something. Okay. I'm trying to go.
Meredith has told me that we have to stop buying merch for now because we're actually house hunting in Florida, hoping to make a move within the next year or so.
That's the way to go.
So I think I'm going to try. I'm going to try to take a break on buying any merch.
Walt, I didn't pick her. She was. You ever want? You're a basketball fan, right? You know what? Rebounds up. Never mind. Can we stay on merch?
Yeah.
And let's end it this way. My oldest son came very quickly. So, on that note, Ann, welcome in. You've been a little choppy, but not horrible. Thanks, Ann. Got it. Hopefully, it'll get better. Next week or something. House hunting in Florida. Yeah, let's talk about house hunting in Florida. I'd love to do that soon. It's easy for the wife to move down with her job. She couldn't work for the same bank, but but it's easy to find a bank job than what I do. But I can do anything, so I'd find a job in no time down there.
I'm going to go down.
Picking up and
I'm going to go down and open up my own hot pepperoni sandwich sub spot.
That's what you should do. A specialty
well,
item.
I'm a sandwich guy, so me and you will get together.
So Billy's probably not watching this, so I'm free and clear. Have you ever had a hot pepperoni sandwich?
Well, thank you, Billy, for not watching. I appreciate it.
She's working, Carlos, bro. Have you ever had a hot pepperoni sandwich?
No, we've had this. I've seen it. I've seen you make it at Jeff's. I've seen it, and I have not. I've not had. Even my wife said it sounded great. She hasn't seen it yet. I haven't showed her the stream yet where you made it at Jeff's, but she even said it sounded great. That we'd have to. But I told her, I says it's dangerous because it's. So.
Hey, Amy,
welcome in.
AJC Magic. She said they were delicious.
Don't eat 2 of them though.
Yeah.
Just
but
stop at 1.
Should Carlos even be eating those right now, though?
No.
Nope.
Hey, cardiologist did not say anything about what I eat. All he told me what they screwed up on. Well, he didn't say it that way, but I told him that way. Oh, so you guys screwed up. Great.
So polite pig in November. Then.
We are going to wait till Philly. Oh, God. Polite pig in November. Yes. Every day.
Okay. All right.
I already
Mark
told
it
you.
on
Oh,
your calendar.
I can say put it as long as you're down there. I've sent you the dates. I'm hoping you make one of those spontaneous trips. You, Angela, the kids, or just you, just Angela. I don't care.
We'll leave all this baggage here.
You mean the kids?
And Angela.
Oh,
let's just make it a guy's trip.
my wife started. She won't complain, and she never will. But she throws out little jabs, and I think she's watching. Well, maybe she is because I hear her screaming. I think she's playing Switch with Ethan. She keeps reminding me that it is our family trip. I'm like, yes, I know, but I'm going to say hi to as many people as I can, and hang out with whoever is down there. It's that simple. I want to take advantage of this trip, of less crowds and everything.
Kyle, so this is the first trip. So this is the first trip where we actually made an effort to meet up with people. And my kids afterwards said it was a lot of fun, like going out to dinner with other YouTubers, spending the day at parks with others that we could meet up with. That they thought it brought a different element to the trip that they really enjoyed.
I gotta kind of agree with it. I do agree with you. I think the last time we went down there, I think when me and Ken's went down, we met a couple people. When you've been down, granted, Disney is Disney, so it's always great to go back down. But now going down, expecting to meet, like the next time we go down, we're hoping Jeff and Angela's down there instead of stuck in Pittsburgh, right, like they are now. Meeting them, meeting Donna, meeting our Johns, walking around. I mean, it gives a different element to your vacation. I'm not saying I'm giving up my whole family time. I'm just saying it gives a different element to the whole day. Something a little different. And a guy's trip, why not?
Right. I agree with the guy's trip. And I agree with what you're saying, Tracy. And I can't wait. I can't wait. And again, like you just said, hopefully Angela and Jeff are down there. And now with Mal being down there and Donna and everybody. I can't wait to hang out with them. But I understand my wife's point. I do. Where it's one thing, it's not for her. She doesn't mind saying hi to everybody. She's very friendly, but she's not one to I don't know. She gets very, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but without making it sound bad, because she's not.
Let me guess.
Not. She wants to make sure it stays a family trip, that we do everything we're there for, which is be in Disney, do the Disney stuff. But she also knows, because she's seen it on stream, where Jeff and Angela, if they're down there, we're gonna do Disney stuff together. Jeff and Angela, or Donna and our Johns and Sam, they're never gonna take away us doing our Disney stuff. Because I'm not one of those to go, okay, let me go hang out with Jeff and Angela. Let's go have a drink somewhere. Let's go do this. No, I want to hang out with them. I want to meet everybody in person, but I want to do it the Disney way. Let's go ride rides together. Let's get these photo ops. Let's go have dinner. Let's go have lunch. Let's do Disney stuff together. I think she's more concerned, thinking that I'm going to be like, all right, you take the kids, go do your Disney thing. I'm going to go stream or vlog something. That's not me. That's not me either.
No.
I want to go to, like, I'm hoping Lisa and Joey and Keith are down there, come by for a day or two, so I can ride rides with Joey and Lisa and them. You know what I'm saying? That's my kind of meet and greet. That's fine. I saw it. I can handle that.
Okay. All right. Famous last words.
I do it to my kids. I can ride the teacups over the carousel. Carousel makes me sick. Just watching everybody go around.
I will say you haven't been experienced on riding with Joey until you've been on Space Mountain.
I just hearing Joey in the background on rides puts the biggest smile on my face. It's crazy. My wife's too. She knows that. She we'd all have a blast with all of you. Not only them, but with every single one of you. Keeping it a family affair. Hey, remember that show, Family Affair? But I think there's pros and cons. I think having some just family time is important. And I agree with you. And we'll have plenty of it. We have this 8 of us going on this trip. And when I say that, granted, our park days are not matching, and I told my wife I'll make some changes. It's her godmother, her husband, and her 2 kids. Their 2 kids. One's almost 30. I think one is 30, so they're older. But they're the ones that have been going. We all went together for the first time ever back in 2002 was my first trip. We all went together. But they've been maybe up to 40 times now total, where I've done a dozen. So their annual pass holders, they're there a lot. But we go together a lot. We try to plan these trips together. So we'll be down there together. We'll do the family thing. Thanksgiving, and Donna, I don't know if she's in here, but Donna, offered for us to go over there. Because her family wasn't going down for Thanksgiving. They were leaving here the Friday. Come to find out, they're leaving on Wednesday just like we are and arrive at Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to reserve a place. We're going to do a stream on that. We'll probably Disney Dan, a foodie stream. Try to figure out where we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner when we get down there. But we'll have our family time. And it's always family. Even Disney, it's always family time. I will never leave my family to go hang out somewhere or do something. I'm not like that. I don't do it now at home. I don't do it at home. My wife knows I'm like that. I don't like to go out alone. So I'm always dragging a kid or dragging her to go to a flea market or a yard sale. So it would never happen. Hey, Dan, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Dan.
Speaking of the devil, here it is, game and foodie stream. Wendy Lou, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Carlos, you can ride Frozen with us and sing to Avery. Charlie, I would ride anything with you guys, and I will never sing to Avery because I don't know the words. And I would probably pout because I'm not a fan of the ride, but I would love to ride along with Avery on anything, or any of you guys, really. That's just me. I want to get down here with everybody. So, but I know it's tough. It's tough for Jeff and Angela to just, even though he does it a lot, do a spontaneous trip to come down. I know it's going to be tough for Joey as well. Mouse Talk, like I said, live down there, so that would be a little easier. Donna, Arjon, Sam. When the rest of them. Josh. I'd like to meet Corey. Never met Corey in person. And Nate. Got to find Nate when I'm down there. Paige and Mr. Morrow. I have a list. I have a list.
Corey's
my daughter's trying to meet Corey. I know you did. I was hoping you were walking by and kicking a camera by accident, not seeing it there. I sent you that picture. I'm like, oh, there goes Ron. Ron's trying to get Corey's attention. Michaela's trying to meet. Michaela's like me. Michaela is definitely like me. She doesn't watch as much. As Suzanne watches streams more than any of us. More than me. She will stay up and watch whoever's on. I will go to bed, or even on the weekends. And I don't think Josh is here or Jen. I'm sure only Josh is subscribed to me. But even Resort TV 1, I get a little tired. Not tired, but it's like, all right, we've watched 4 hours. Let me turn the TV on. And she'll throw it on her phone and watch it. She'll watch all of you guys. It's like, all right, do Philly Cruise on tonight. I'll be in bed early. You guys do that. What is it, 9? Jeff and Angela, everybody. But Michaela doesn't watch as much, but she wants to meet everybody. She knows everybody and loves to meet people. She loves to hang out with them. She has brought up Joey more than what I do. She's dying to meet Joey and hang out with Joey down there. Yes, Mouse Talk. I'll page him. I sent him a message, see if he wants to pop on, but never replies back. But he is going to be on Disney Nerd Herders tomorrow. So check that out. Page him tomorrow. You know the guy?
I do.
Tracy?
Nate? Listen, I'm multitasking here. I got class tonight.
Tracy.
I know. Water and fire.
Put water on it. Put water on it.
Tonight is origin and cause.
You take step by step. That's how you climb a ladder. One step, then another step.
Get a bucket of water. Pour on fire. Problem solved.
Well, if someone wanted,
can you mute him, Carlos? Can you mute him?
If somebody wanted to be an arsonist, we know that they're never going to learn from Jeff.
That's definitely true.
Because I've seen him try to light a fire. It's not good.
I can rip those logs apart with my bare hands, though.
We had
Amy, I've heard that. Sorry, I was just answering Amy's comment. I've heard that Nate is who you see on stream. If that's true, that's awesome because he's very mellow, very outgoing. And I'm a Bud Light guy too, so I think we'd get along just well.
Did you say you're a Bud Light guy?
Yeah, I like Bud Light. Coors Light, Bud Light.
Water.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. And Dan says, you know that red canister thing? Just press the trigger. That works too.
Really? All of you? All of you?
What do we say? If we weren't harassing you,
Dan, you have the link, Dan, if you want to like really come pick on him.
look.
So let me. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
This is an issue. Like right here, like right around this desk area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of ears. Just laying all over the place. Drives me nuts.
Is that just from your last trip?
I was a pin to the wall.
No, probably the last 2 trips.
You don't want to know how many ears Meredith has.
It's crazy.
I love Suzanne too when she says we're done. And then I explained to her what I needed, the Halloween stuff in the Food and Wine Festival, the little barrel, the salt shaker. And she's like, oh, that's all you. I said, that's all me. I said, everything's me. I'm paying for everything. I didn't see you chipping for your ears. Then she's like, well, those are yours too then. I'm like, okay, like I've said on stream, everything's mine. I collect everything. I'm paying for it all.
Yeah, I got to get back down there for the Food and Wine merch. That's coming out next week,
All I
right?
saw that I liked
September 15th, right?
today.
Yeah. Today? Not
No,
today.
that's the Halloween stuff. I heard September 1st was the
Today
Food and
is
Wine
September
merch.
1st.
That's what I said today. Today.
Oh,
Not
man.
tomorrow.
Food and Wine merchandise came out today? Oh, crying out
That's what I
loud.
heard. I heard
Well-
that. I heard that from Magical News Live. I think was supposed to be live today, showing the merch. Unless I caught the wrong date, but I heard September 1st. Emily, welcome in, LSU mom. Thanks for being here.
Well, Jeff,
Tracy teaches men how to climb ladders, open a hose, and I don't know, something about pulling the trigger on a red canister. That's what Tracy teaches.
It's called the pass system. You pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. Pull the pin.
Yeah, we all learned that stuff in
Fire.
kindergarten too.
Squeeze.
Drop, rock, and roll.
Drop, roll.
Amy just said it. Food and Wine came out today. Some of it looks nice. The only thing I really noticed that I really like is the barrel, the salt and pepper shaker. But I've been collecting those. Today's going to be the day to throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you got to do. Sorry, got me singing. I'm like, what are you? I forgot what Dan was doing. Dan, where are you? Why aren't you here, Dan? You're in the chat. Why are you not here with us?
Is he singing
Picking
Oasis?
on Tracy.
Pins
Dan was
came
singing
out.
Oasis. Today is gonna be the day that they're never gonna.
Yeah, I heard. Oh yeah, that's what it is. He's singing. Yep. Yeah, Amy says the pins came out today. Nick will be showing the merchandise today. That's what I thought I saw, Amy. I thought I saw Nick would be live showing the merch. So I'll be making a list for Mouse Talk. I know you're down there, so I think I told you on your stream. I'm gonna be needing somebody. But Jeff, you're heading back down.
Is Angela watching? Can anybody see if Angela's watching? Because I think she doesn't want to go back till the end. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear. Okay. So she said not till the end of the month, but it's not going to be that long. I can't wait that long.
Oh. Awesome.
Oh,
So forget
here
it.
she
Well,
comes.
so Jeff will be headed down. Oh.
Jeff, say that again.
No, she's right here.
Oh.
The pins came out today.
Oh,
Food and wine.
Did they?
Yes.
You're allowed to join,
Oh, boy.
but not me. You know
Well,
me.
we're not there to get them. It's very sad.
They probably sold out
All
anyway.
right,
We have to find Abby a backpack.
Why?
She doesn't have a backpack for school.
I'm like, I hope she realizes we're alive.
Okay, it's all good.
All right. So say that again. So my
Boss
talk.
talks live, but not showing the merchandise. FYI. Thanks.
All right, Jeff, say that again.
Classic.
So my talk to text can pick it up.
Nope.
I thought you would have just called her crazy. Just call her.
Nah, I want to. Not going to be that bad.
Oh, that's not
What?
Pete would have done.
That's
I think we might have left it down there.
now you're going to have to go back and get it.
Right? Jeff left it down there on purpose.
You treated like
You know how bad I wanted
Oh.
to sing that. You remember Dora the Explorer? Backpack, 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 backpack.
They're scrambling to find a backpack for school tomorrow for Abby. They think she left it in Florida.
So you have to go back and get it.
So I'm going to volunteer to fly down tomorrow and get it. Being the
The nice
good
dad.
dad that I, yeah.
Oh, Dan. No, Dan. You must bring her on, Dan. That's not going to another room. No, if she's there with you, you must come on live stream with us and bring her on because there's a race between you and Dougie who brings their invisible girlfriend onto my stream first. Which one is their true friend? No, I'm joking. But yes,
You know,
everybody wants to meet Hannah in person. Bring her on.
You see, Annie? Annie's right, Jeff. You are a good father, so selfless to go down there to pick up that backpack, spend a day or two in Disney, and then come home.
I'm not going unless I can get a park reservation, though.
Hey, can I provide you a
right
merch
now.
list? Can I provide you a merch list, Jeff, if you're
Right.
going down?
Yeah. Yep.
Because Ron was saying this before, and I think you were listening in, that Ron wants to go down just to pick up some merch.
If I didn't have to quarantine for 14 days coming back,
You can't get a test?
Now-
Because we have quarantine, but that Monday we get a test, and already my wife and Madison are clear to get. They're in the clear.
I live in the great empire state of New York. So New York State, they don't care. I mean, I can go back to work, but I would have to wear a mask all day long. But my wife can't take the 14 days off.
They don't
Ron,
care in
quick
Pennsylvania.
question. Yeah, see, I didn't think they can in Rhode Island either, but I went and looked because I was having an argument. Not an argument, but I had a discussion at work about it. I guess Rhode Island is the same thing. I need to get tested. So I already told my wife we got to reserve a spot, because here in Rhode Island it's
Your
different.
fault,
You gotta
probably.
do that.
You're probably the one that moved it
What
or
I-
something. I thought it was wrong to put it in your room.
They're blaming this on me.
I'm texting Ange.
Take things up and put them places and forget where you put them and don't tell us.
I didn't touch your
You
backpack.
probably thought it was mom that put it in the room or in Florida or something.
Wow.
I'm going to text Ange and say Jeff left it in Florida so he can go down and pick it up.
The human
Right.
punching bag is real.
My stream's gonna go viral when Jeff gets something thrown at him. It's all
She's
your
angry. Abby's angry. It's all your fault. You probably moved it somewhere.
Don't.
I think she hit
Get
it.
her
She can
angry.
go buy her another one.
You're not going to like her when
Something
she's
my daughter-
angry.
She would hide it in the trunk of her car for a couple of weeks under the spare tire, just so we can go buy her another one.
I'm going to head out for a bit. I might be back. I got to go pick up dinner.
All right,
What are
Tracy.
you getting?
Well, I'm getting a chicken
We
parm
get some calzone.
sub. I'm getting a chicken parm sub. My wife's getting some fried chicken, and Kenzie's getting a stromboli.
With no sauce, right? Pretty much. Yeah. So it's basically cheese bread.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just clarifying. Okay.
All right, Carlos, I'm gonna hop all the way out. If you want, just drop me
All
out.
right,
If I come back, I'll text you.
Yeah, all right. All right, man. See ya. That was removed the wrong guy.
Wrinkles.
Dan wants to know, when did this race start? Yes, I want to know who comes on first. Either Hannah or Lottie. I thought I removed him. He's still here.
There's Keith and Lisa.
I thought we were. Did I just lose? No. Everything
No.
just froze on me. Once I removed him, everything froze. By the way, I'm setting up Premier League Fantasy Football League. Let me know if you want in. Ooh, Dan, I'm tempted, but not a big fan of fantasy anything. But I'll let you know. Send me the info. Amy, we just booked Southwest round trip for 5 people, $1,300. I've lost a lot of chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up. Do Philly? Yeah, I was talking about the quarantine. So Rhode Island's the same thing. I got to get tested, but we have to make an appointment to be tested because I need a rapid one, like the 24-hour one or whatever it is. Whatever gets me the fastest results. Joey's best bud. Welcome in, Keith. Thanks for being here.
Okay, I got to ask. So how do they know? How do they know?
They'll know if you're positive because they'll
No.
start.
But
No,
how do
I
they,
don't.
how do they know that you're coming back from Florida?
Well, it all depends on your work too. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not just the state. Like my boss knows I'm going. We're going. I deal with 175 clients. None of them are going to know I'm on vacation because, like you just said, how do they know? So if I can get away with not, doing it, then I won't do it. But I don't mind getting a test. I don't care. We'll find. There's. I don't want to get too deep into work and everything, but he might be listening. But he knows, and I know. But the kids are going to be told at school they're going on vacation, so they're going to need to be tested before they can go back, or stay home for 2 weeks. My wife's working from home, so it's not a big deal for her. It's more for me. And I've been tested 4 times in the last month, so guess what? Another one is not going to bother me at all. I am so used to that stick up my nose. Lisa, welcome in. I'm sorry, I only saw Keith. Welcome in, Lisa. Thank you for being here.
Well, we asked our school if we needed to do anything when we got back from Florida. They said nope.
I just looked at the Rhode Island Board of Health, what they're recommending. So,
But we actually told them.
That can change.
We actually told them we were coming back from Florida. Not that they would have known had we not said anything. So,
right.
See,
I knew that's where you were going with that. Exactly. Who knows besides, like with me,
Right.
my bosses, and who works for us. Nobody would know. So, but as a safety precaution, I don't mind. I really don't, but I need to get it done quickly. England, Portugal, 91. Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for being here. Charlie says,
Is Rhode Island going to fine you if they find out? Because I know in Mass it's, I want to say $50 a day per person.
I haven't looked that deep into it. I haven't looked at it. If it wasn't for the little conversation that came up at work the other day, I wouldn't have even looked. It would have been go on vacation, come back, and just go to work. But I'm just doing my research just in case it needs to get done. I know what I need to do. Just need to find a spot that does the rapid return on the shoot. Even if I have to go to the emergency room the day we get back, just to have the test done, I'll figure it out. Can't complain about chest pain. Yeah.
A lot of places around here in Pittsburgh won't even give you a test if you're not even having symptoms. They don't even want you coming if you don't even have symptoms.
Well, Rhode Island has set up a whole bunch of branches that you can go to. They've just opened up more because schools go back on the 14th. So they're doing a lot more testing now. Karen, sorry, I didn't see you pop in, Karen. Thank you for being here. They're doing a lot more testing now in Rhode Island. But a lot of it is by appointments.
Yeah. So it's not here. I just had to get my doctor to put something in, and I just had to wait in a car line, like a drive-through.
Right. Well, that's how it is here too in Rhode Island. So you asked your doctor to put. I wonder if I can do that.
So I went to that to expedite everything, and she just put it in and just said, "Hey, when you get back, just call this number, and you'll get through right away."
Huh. I'm going to look into that because I know mine would do that for me.
I will also say we didn't have to do the nasal swab. The hospital near us was doing the spit swab, where you just had to do, fill this vial up for a certain number with saliva, and they're doing the saliva test.
It says someone got tracked to Easy Pass. Not sure if it's true or not. I know where they know where your car was. But it's possible, I guess. But
the car we have down there stays in Florida, though.
Yeah, but the one you drive back home.
We didn't do any Easy Pass, though.
Wow.
It's interesting.
He's going off the grid. That's what he's doing. He's going off.
I'm totally off the grid. I want to go on Discovery Isle. Is what I want to do. I want to go on Discovery Isle and just.
You brought up the spit one, Ron. I told my kids. Well, I told Michaela that no, everything's up the nose because I didn't think the rapid one was the saliva one.
Yeah,
we didn't
know about that until we had the test. Because I had the nasal swab. I mean, it's not as bad as people make it out to be, but I mean, it's not the greatest thing in the world.
No, it's not. But it's really take it from a guy who's done it 4 times already. It's really nothing. It's not a hurt feeling. It's nothing. Just awkward. It's just weird feeling something that far up your nose. It's there for 5 seconds. That's all it is, and done.
And so remember something in the chat about the Easy Pass, and she's right. I was getting speeding tickets from like DC in the mail where they tracked my Easy Pass for speeding tickets.
Yeah, I've heard that, Kershaw, Gas. Kershaw's Adventure says the same thing. We had a conversation about that, too. There in England, they have to do both the mouth and the nose. And Dougie's saying kissies. Dougie, if you're home already, buddy, you know where we are. I know it was a long walk home for you, but here, if you give blood, they'll tell you if you have – oh, Jesus, LSU mom just lost it. Here, if you give blood, they'll tell you if you have had the virus. I was sick at the end of last year, and it makes you wonder. LSU mom, yeah, we've had that conversation in this house a lot about the kids having it. The kids were home. Michaela especially was home for 10 days. 8 days from school. Sick, very sick. It did. Again, the flu test came back positive. So did Ethan's. But I don't know. I've heard that this test will read negative as a flu test, but the way she was sick, it's everything that anybody that's had this virus say what it's like. I threw up on my testing swab down my throat, which was delightful. Well, Karen, and so was that comment. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're gonna do whatever we're gonna do because we're going. Yeah, I am now. I know Ron's asked me, or Meredith's asked me before. Yeah, we've changed our mind. We're going. I'm at 100%. I'm dying to. I'm ready. We're ready. We're ready to go. We're going. It's. I almost zip slip, but it's basketballs to the wall. You know how that term goes. We're ready to go. Those tests to show you had it are unreliable. Oh, if you had it, yeah, the antibody test. I quarantine every time I cough. I haven't been outside in months. Nope, that wasn't you streaming the other day. That was all Melissa. What a great job she did too. Now it's the decision. Flying or driving. We're still up in the air on flying or driving.
Drive.
Flights have gotten really cheap. Flights right now for 4 of us is $771 round trip.
But are you going to have to take an extra suitcase for all those popcorn buckets? And
well, it's Southwest, so each person's allowed 2 check-in bags. So yes, I would check in empty bags. Okay. I really would. So $771. The only issue with flying that I have, the wife a little bit, the kids, they don't care. The wife a little bit, but I really have the issue is I don't like the buses. I don't want to be on a bus. So I would have to rent a car. I've looked at renting a car. I can get something for about $260. I'm not going to be driving a little Prius, so I'd get a small SUV for about $260 for the week we're there. So now you're looking at $1,000, all said and done. Compared to Ron, I don't know what you spent. Ron, what you spend on fuel this time? Do you keep track of that? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't. I'll just say I spent more on food this trip than I ever have.
More on fuel, really?
Fuel. I thought you said food. Sorry.
Fuel.
I probably spent $150 round trip. Maybe no.
150 round trip?
It was about $200 round trip for fuel.
Really?
Yep.
What am I doing wrong then? I average about 150 each way.
I'm not sure how much gas is where you are, but down south it's a lot cheaper. It's about 60 cents a gallon cheaper than it is in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's always cheaper in the Carolinas, Georgia.
Yeah.
But I don't know why. I think I spent seriously about 130. That number's in my head, 130 something each way last trip with my SUV. So, but either way, my point was compared to let's say $400 round trip between stopping and grab something to eat, tolls for us, Ron, and you can confirm on this, is about, because I just fill my Easy Pass with just enough money, is $42, $44 each way. If I'm correct, if I remember correctly.
For tolls?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it's that. I didn't think I spent that much. I thought it was like $25-$30 each way.
It's what is it, 15 or 20 just to get over the GW?
Is it?
Yeah, just the GW alone is 15.
Yeah, but
to 20.
you're only paying that one way though. Keep that in mind. You're only paying to go over any New York bridge. It's only one way that you're paying. Same thing with Maryland. They get you on the way out.
No, I've paid both ways because while we're in Florida, I fill the Easy Pass for the drive home. Oh, then I'm getting shafted. Somebody got to be the island.
Stick it to Carlos.
Yeah, and Walt says that's why Carlos should drive an SUV. Well, so is Ron takes his SUV. I believe that's what Jeff drives down.
Yeah,
we have the same car. Yeah.
You two do?
Yeah, we have a Honda Pilot.
All right. Well, funny. So my wife, that's what my wife's cousins own. They own 2 of those.
I'll even
I got a
tell you,
Chevy Traverse.
I don't stop for food. I've gotten rid of that. So going down, my wife will bring enough food for them to eat lunch and dinner. Going back, it was more. I did make. I allowed for a stop at McDonald's, which I regretted. But for dinner, they had like eating goldfish and Cheez-Its or whatever I had. I just
Jesus.
We're going.
No, Jesus.
They're eating cheeses.
Charlie has the 2 sons. Charlie, what'd you spend? I don't know if you put it in the chat. Do you know what you spent on fuel round trip?
Yeah,
right there. We spent about total for 2 weeks in driving both ways. 150, 75 each way in fuel.
I think Charlie, I think has a little smaller SUV.
Yeah,
but he's about right. I wasn't spending much on gas at all.
Wow.
So what we drove back, Carlos, to fill up was like $30.
Yeah.
So I filled up twice coming back.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I got a 20 gallon tank. So right off the bat up here is it's $1.90, let's say $2 a gallon. So I'm gonna $40 to top off right here. My first stop for fuel, and I have no choice, is the end of Jersey.
Oh wow.
Jersey, maybe Delaware. Well, I've my old SUV. I made it all the way to, oh my God, what's that base in Maryland?
Annapolis or Beth?
Is it Annapolis? Yeah, because I took the exit. Yeah, it's Annapolis. Thank you. I took the exit for that, and we saw the entrance. Got a big F-16 like sitting outside of it, F-15, whatever it was. I made it all the way down there, but. No, this last trip, maybe because I had the luggage carrier too. Maybe that slowed me down, or
yeah, because my first stop's not going down is in Maryland.
Yeah, I guess I'm not getting as much fuel to the mile as as much miles to the gallon.
And then at the beginning of the end of North Carolina, South Carolina, and then I usually have to fill up one more time once I get into Florida. But that actually usually lasts me for my whole trip once I do that. And then it's just
I know I fill up in Florida just when I'm there, because I usually get there and empty, close to it. Mouse Talk, you're from Maryland. What's that? I mean, it's the base. It's whatever the large base is that's down there.
Bethesda.
I don't know. I know it's got this big fighter jet right outside of it. Even I found it cool looking at it and everything, but I stretched my tank that year because you have the electronic gauges that tell you what you got for miles left to the gallon, or to the tank. So I stretched it. It started beeping.
Did you fill up your tires before you go? Like make sure they're the proper.
Yeah, I got everything electronically, so it tells me the weight and everything. Yeah.
I mean, when I drove my SUV this past time, I drove down till I had about 5 miles of gas left. Meredith was getting a little worried, but I kind of know where the stops are, so I kind of know,
I'm telling you that year it started beeping at me. Andrews Air Force Base. It might have been one. I know it was one of them. Walt. He says the Naval Academy too. It was one of them. I know it was really cool. But the point was that I stretched it that far. I got that many miles out of a tank with the old GMC we had, SUV. But this one was supposed to be better on fuel, this Traverse. But, again, I had the luggage carrier. So it might have been wasting a little more fuel. Kadani Sean, welcome in. I'm sorry for interrupting earlier. Thanks for being here. But that is the decision now is, do I want to fly or do I want to drive? Do I want to save $600 for merch or do I want to fly and be there in 2 hours?
But if you fly, you're going to rent a car, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna use the car to go to Magic Kingdom or just to Epcot?
I'd use the car to everything. Well, we're staying at Pop, so I know we'll do the gondolas and all that. But yes, we like to take the car everywhere, to every park. And
I would drive. I think because you're going to rent a car, if you fly, I think you could save quite a bit of money just driving down.
oh yeah, I know. Like I said, at least 600. Because
I think you're going to save the amount you paid for your airfare, right? Because how much is it to rent a car? $200-300?
About 260 to 300. Yeah,
And you still got to fill that puppy.
Yeah.
Up.
I mean, I can get something a lot cheaper, but I don't want to drive, a tuna can either. I like to be comfortable when I'm driving down there. I like to be a little bigger than the next guy. I noticed Dan before said he can't drive because there's a pond in the way. Yes, there's a little bit of water. You might get wet.
Yeah.
Trying to drive. And they're talking about their fuel prices. Why in the world would you rent a car if you fly unless you're going off-site? It makes no sense. You have plenty of transportation opportunities to get anywhere. Because I've said it over and over, Mouse Talk. I hate the buses. I don't want to sound that rude, but it's not the point of hating the buses. At the end of the day, you're sweaty, you're tired, you're exhausted. You just want to get either back to your resort or just get to your seat. Turn your air conditioner on. Comfortable. That's why I like having my car. Even when I drive down, my car goes everywhere. It's every park. It's Disney Springs. Rarely, and I mean rarely. I'm telling you, on a 9-day trip, you'd be lucky if we get on a bus, because I don't want to say Disney transportation, because the monorail we always like taking the monorail, or a boat here and there back and forth to Grand Floridian or something from Magic Kingdom, or even the Hollywood Studios from Epcot. Take that little boat ride there. I don't like the buses, so I prefer to have my car. So yes, if I fly, my wife and the kids would take the Magical Express over to Pop, and I'd go rent a car. So, and then Ron, if you think about it too, I don't know, they don't charge DVC holders, but I would have to pay to park that rental at Pop Century.
Yep.
So there's another, whatever it's up to, $16, $17 a day. So Mouse Talk wants to, to be fair, I love the buses. Having someone drive me home is really nice. Yeah. As long as I'm not waiting in line for a bus.
So, Carlos, I'm just going to throw this out there to you. And I don't know how it was, but remember, you're going to be taking a bus with where there's much less crowds.
I get that. But how much longer are you going to wait for a bus now because they're only filling up so much crowd?
And I will just say, when we went to Universal, we took the bus to the resorts. They had tons of buses running. We never had to wait. And my feelings are, I think Disney's doing something similar, which is why they've staggered the opening and closings of each park to not overlap, so that way they would have more than enough buses. It's just something to look into.
Mouse Talk. Wait, so you'd rather pay hundreds of dollars that you could use for food or merchandise rather than take a bus, monorail, boat, or Skyliner? Just a bus. Just a bus, Walt. And that's why we drive a lot too. It is having our car there. Walt, I'm not normal, man. That's this is how my brain works. Not only mine, my wife's too. She'd rather have any car down there than have to wait for a bus, be it the morning, be it at night, whatever. The buses are great unless you are there to park close, which now we will be, Gaz, because the parks close so early. You're there until that park closes. You're there until everybody leaves.
Yeah, but Carlos, keep in mind, because we stayed until close. And so we stayed at Magic Kingdom well past 7, and we had to get back to La Poly and then drive over to the Contemporary for California Grill. And typically, when in the normal times, the monorails, the boats were packed. I am telling you, we were able to get on a monorail like nothing and get back in plenty of time. There's a lot of people leaving a couple of hours before park close, from my observation. I don't know if you saw the same thing, Jeff, but
at park close, the parks are empty. There's nobody in those parks at all.
Yeah.
Look, we took the boat over to the Ticket Transportation Center, and we had no problem getting on the boat, getting right off. And the parking lot was empty over there. The Ticket Transportation parking lot was empty. And Zach and I took the monorail from the Ticket Transportation Center to Magic Kingdom when we were getting there, and they're only allowing like one family per monorail section as well, because they have seating between. So
Right. Where was I going to go? I was going to go with something. Dan saying they can't get over $25 parking fee. To me, that's ridiculous. Well, I wouldn't have to pay in the park in the park. I would just have to pay at the resort. And Pop Century, I believe, is $16 a day. The park, if I'm correct, it was about another $100 just to park at Pop. Of course, the parks are empty. At park closed, they're closed. They're supposed to be empty. Oh, Walt. If you drive, I'm totally with you. But if you fly, you're killing me. No, if I drive, we've done it. Ethan's the big concern right now. I mean, Ethan's 8 years old. If we're going to drive, we're going to throw him in the car and he's going to drive. But his sensory issues it kills him in the car. He can't get comfortable to sleep overnight. He gets car sick, so he's good for a good 4 or 5 vomits each way. Yeah, it's fun just packing the stuff we need just for him, just for the drive alone. It is a different pack in itself. But yeah, I don't know. I'd love to fly just because the prices are cheap, and you're there in 2.5 hours. So you're looking at a 4-hour trip. By the time you get to the airport here, by the time you land there and get on Magical Express, you're looking at a 4 to 4.5 hour trip. Compared to, what Ron did 18 to what I usually do about 20. And yes, Walt, you are on the roll today. Timothy Rainwaters, what's going on? Thanks for being here.
that's funny. What I meant was you can linger in the parks way after they close. I know Walt's being hard, but you can linger a good hour and a half in the parks after they close too.
Here's the other thing too that I don't know if anybody's taking into consideration, because I know I am, is we're going Thanksgiving week. Well, let me rephrase that. We arrive on Thanksgiving Day. We've all seen images. Jeff, I don't know if you've been there Thanksgiving Day or Ron, but, I've seen images that are scary. The only reason we're really, like gung-ho about this trip is the numbers are down. But I have this great feeling that Thanksgiving Day, that Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday, because we've seen weekends are busier, is still going to be crazy busy. I'm starting to do my park passes relevant to that weekend. Like I'm not going to Hollywood Studios until Monday, when everybody hopefully is gone and it's back to what they call normal now, what you see on streams during the week. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to Hollywood Studios, which to me right now is the busiest park, on that Friday, that Saturday, or that Sunday. Which also means, these parks are going to be busier. To transportation, I don't know. That's just me. Another reason why I was just saying about having a car It's a busier time of year in Disney.
Last year we flew into Florida on Thanksgiving Day. There was nobody in the airports at all. It was empty.
That's when we would fly. It's so cheap right now, Thanksgiving Day. I'm getting $95. I'm getting $95 each way per person.
Yeah, and then we went right to dinner.
We arrive. The flight arrives at 4:00.
Yeah,
So
that's about when. Yeah, that's about what I think we were maybe a little bit earlier, but we checked into the hotel, then we went right over for Thanksgiving dinner.
See, we're typically there for Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, and I know how stupid crazy it gets, but I'm telling you, I'm thinking it's going to be a third of what I'm used to. It's not going to be, granted, it's not going to be like what we just went through, but I think compared to what we've experienced during Christmas week, I think it's going to be very manageable.
I think so too.
I hope so, because I'm hoping I would never regret a Disney trip, except for the one we went in July. I don't regret it, but my God, I will never go in the middle of the summer again. I would never. But I'm hoping we don't regret not saving this money for next year's trip. That's what I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid that what we see now is not going to be, well, I know it's not going to be the same in 2 months, but I don't regret not having the characters or any of that. We know what to expect from Disney. I'm just hoping that we're not going to get, all of a sudden Disney just opens up to everybody and it's Thanksgiving weekend and everybody decided in this country, let's go back down to Disney. We haven't been there in forever.
So, Carlos, I think you have a valid point, because I did read somewhere that the governor of Florida said they were open to the parks increasing capacity.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that just tells me that Disney and Universal is probably thinking about it, and that could happen possibly within the next month or two. But I would also keep an eye on the hours, because I think after Labor Day, when they decrease those hours, those parks are going to be, especially Disney, I can't imagine during the weekday many people going there at all. I think it's going to be less than what I just experienced, to be honest with you.
I think so too.
We've thought of that. That's one thing I've thought of. Even though I ranted, it wasn't about Disney taking the hours away. I ranted more them still charging me the same thing that they were charging me, a year ago when I booked this trip. And I've reached out to Disney, and they have emailed me back, and it wasn't a pleasant email. So I sent a non-pleasant email right back at them. I'm thinking the same thing, that them shrinking these hours may scare more people from their trips. I'm thinking more people are going to cancel their trips saying, what the hell, we're losing even more now. Everything that I've said, but I haven't canceled. If anything, I've gone even higher in my percentage of going. So that's another, I guess, a pro for us, where the parks could be a lot emptier. It could be more of a relaxed full. In my head, I can just picture it. And Jeff, you've been in, and Ron, you were just there. Tracy's back.
What up?
You guys were just there, and I haven't seen Galaxy's Edge yet. So in my mind is what I've seen is Galaxy's Edge to myself. You know what I'm saying? Where I can enjoy it, look at everything without somebody being in my back pocket, or let me get my pitches in. Let me suck that all in, because I've never seen it, and I don't know when we're going to see it again, especially as empty as it's been.
So I will tell you, Hollywood Studios is very busy. I know you probably saw a live stream I did where I was the only one near the Millennium Falcon, but that was more towards the last couple of hours of the park being open. But even saying that, with everyone going into that park and going to Galaxy's Edge, I could walk around very easily. I could get all my pictures. It was more enjoyable. I equate it to when I did the pass holder preview. It was about that busy, in my opinion.
Caitlin
I
says,
know.
is that why hotel discounts were released today? What hotel discounts? Because I didn't see any. Are we talking about Disney, Caitlin?
Yeah, 40% off deluxe resorts. We've been looking at it, trying maybe changing resorts here.
Is that for everybody or
it's annual pass holders.
Oh, see, there you go. Annual pass holders. What about the? Oh, don't get me started. I don't want to rant for the next 20 minutes.
But Carlos, but what's going on is I think you're going to see a lot of the locals not going during the weekdays because they have to. A lot of them are going to have to work. So I think that puts a lot of the parks out of reach for them. I mean, why would you go to Magic Kingdom for only an hour or two? I know I wouldn't if I lived there. I think it's going to make weekends busier, potentially.
Right now, my plan is, and it's crazy saying how Magic Kingdom is not as busy as Hollywood Studios, but it's not. I said it. My plan is to leave Hollywood Studios for Monday because it has become the busiest park. Everybody wants to go to Galaxy's Edge. Everybody wants to go to Toy Story Land. So
More people.
I plan on banging out.
More people want to ride that Rise of the Resistance than you know of. Because even if you've never done it, you got to do it at least once.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are actually going there to run the Runaway Railway. Actually.
Oh, really?
Those had some hefty times, consistently 40 to 60 minutes.
Well, think about it. I mean, if you are they still doing the virtual queue for the Rise of the Resistance?
Yep.
They are, but it doesn't seem like that there's many people getting into that queue, unfortunately.
Well, if you get your boarding time in the first thing in the morning, obviously you're going to stand in line to watch. Oh, there's no more boarding times?
You don't get it. I think it's at they release them at 10 and 3, 10 and 2, 10 and 2.
Yeah.
So you have to wait till 10 o'clock, wait till 2 o'clock to get your boarding time.
But
and what the parks are open less hours, there's going to be less boarding groups as well.
Right, but what I'm saying is obviously no one's going to stand. If you can't wait in line for, I bet you if you looked at Rise of the Resistance and they did a standby line like Runaway Railway, that line would be huge. Probably.
I'm not sold on that. And I only say that because the rise, it goes down way too often. I mean, our last day at Hollywood Studios, we had boarding group 18, which is a really low number. We didn't get to go on. It broke down as we were going on, and it was down for the rest of the day.
That's not cool.
Yeah, that would suck because I have 2 Hollywood Studios days, and that would suck if I don't get to ride that. It really would. You have no idea. But that's on a Monday. I plan on banging Animal Kingdom out on a Friday. That's what we're looking at now. Epcot on the Saturday, just because again, how many people are going to Epcot? Well, there won't be food and wine, but it'll be the Christmas festival if they even have it. And Magic Kingdom on Sunday, where hopefully crowds are starting to shrink a little bit. People starting to head home from the weekend.
I would probably do Animal Kingdom
and then
on one of the weekends, in my opinion. When Meredith and I were there, we did that park in like 4 hours.
Half-day park at the best.
Yep, and
that's why I want to do it Friday, just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, but you're going to have less. I think I would do Magic Kingdom on Friday because I think, well, no, because that's the day after Thanksgiving.
You don't think Magic Kingdom? It's the day after Thanksgiving. Exactly. It's the day after Thanksgiving. You don't think Magic Kingdom is going to be packed? That's why it's either Animal Kingdom or Epcot because, again, who's going to go to Epcot? Nobody's going right now. Animal Kingdom, I get Flight of Passage, but, well, Jeff, yeah, me and you know what I mean. In general, Jeff, because that is where, if you are down there, that's where we're going to do the park together. It would be Epcot, of course. We didn't get to ride. Joey saying he didn't get the group on Sunday. We didn't get to. I heard Sunday it broke down completely. There was their server was down with something. A national, I don't know, something went down. But I don't know. I am. Carlos, what are your dates? Thanksgiving Day to December 4th, maybe the 5th. I'd like to extend it a day. The reason we're coming home on a Friday is we're so used to leaving there on a Saturday, getting home on a Sunday, and me going right to work on a Monday. You guys know the hour I get up, so it's like there's no rest time, there's no unpack time, there's nothing. So we decided this year, it's like, you know what? Let's leave there Friday, come home Saturday, so we have a day of rest before. I mean, she works from home, so no big deal to her, but I needed a day in between. But you know, it's also leaving me that flex day where if I say, hey, let's stay an extra day, let's add a day, we have it to add.
Well, let me tell you this about Hollywood Studios. So we got a reservation. We went after work. When we left our house about 4 o'clock, we got to the park about 5. So we had 3 hours at Hollywood Studios. There was nobody in the park between 5 and 8, hardly. We went into the line for Mickey's Runaway Railway. It said it was a 25-minute. Oh, you were on the stream, Carlos. Remember, it was a 25-minute wait. Yeah. It was less than that.
Yeah.
Then we walked around Galaxy's Edge. There was nobody in Galaxy's Edge. There was nobody in Toy Story Land.
Yeah. It turned into an 18-minute. I remember that. It was an 18-minute wait. They were cleaning the ride. You could have been on in 10.
Right. It was down for, and I appreciate them thoroughly cleaning the rides too. So you know, if they want to maybe wait that extra 5-10 minutes while they clean the rides, and take that extra step, I'm fine with that. But there, you know, you go towards the end of the day, you're gonna have the parks all to yourself.
I agree.
And that's even if they add some guests, you know, the numbers go up a little bit. I am hoping that, I don't know, like I said, the hours change. I'm hoping it scares some people. It really does. My rant was money issues, what Disney's doing. But the more I've discussed it with Suzanne, my thought of it is we've done it all. Except for the new rides, we've done it all a million times. The crowds are down, so we'll be able to do everything 2, 3, 4 times, whatever we want to. And we're there for 9 days, so it's not like we're going each park once and that's it. It's also going to, because we're not morning till night anymore. We haven't been in a couple of trips. So this is going to help where I don't have to say, all right, I'm tired, let's leave. I'll stay until the park closes. Which one? I think it's Animal Kingdom that closes at 5. The new park hour?
Yeah.
That's great. Either way, we're out of there by 2, no matter what. We always were. 2 o'clock, we're out of there. So that's great. Even if I stay until 5, if Michaela, because Animal Kingdom we only do once. So even if Michaela wants to go do a Flight of Passage one more time, you know, that's great. We'll stay until 5. It leaves us the whole evening to go to dinner with some friends. Go to Disney Springs and meet up with Donna, Arjons, whoever's around, you guys. You know, I'm taking that more as a benefit now to us over staying the parks being open later.
You leave at 5, you come over to our house. Tracy will have the pepperoni sandwiches in the crock pot.
I'm gonna come down just by myself.
Oh, Tracy, I just gave you the dates, buddy. If you want, you can meet me in New York, and I'll drive you the rest of the way down.
Yeah, I'm super tired, man, and I gotta go teach. Hopefully, I could teach them how to put water on fire. And
yeah, but you could do that with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Wakey, Tracy.
Yeah.
I thought he was asleep. I thought he was just lagging out on me, but no, yeah, he was literally sleeping.
No, I wasn't sleeping. I was just resting my eyes, as my wife would tell me.
Are we that exciting, Tracy? Or that exciting?
No, you guys are very exciting.
I really thought Animal Kingdom, you know, for what it was last Sunday, I thought Animal Kingdom was just beautiful.
Lisa sent me that picture. That was around the Muppets area, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, we've seen it. I've seen it, Lisa. Thank you. I mean, we've seen everybody.
Thanks for running it in, Lisa.
It's great. It's great the last few hours, you know, and hey, we're looking forward to it. We really are. Yeah, I told Suzanne I'm dying to pack. I like packing early. I'm one of those. I'm weird. I'm one of those guys. I pack early, take it back out, pack it again.
Oh no.
You know,
you pack once, you're done. Pack once, you're done.
No, yeah, sorry, Tracy. I'm very I'm weird like that. Listen, I'm so weird, and I'll do a whole stream on this too on probably Saturday morning on the way I pack, how I pack my clothes, how I pick my outfits. I'm almost like, you know, I'm worse than my wife.
Because you tell me you match your sneakers to your shorts.
No, I only have 2 pairs of sneakers, so I don't. But I do make sure the shorts and the shirt do match perfectly. That, and I go back into photos because let's say 5 trips ago, every trip I was buying new clothes. Every trip was new clothes. I stopped that for the last one because I'm just spending more money on Disney merch and the kids and stuff. But I make sure that if I wore a certain shirt and a pair of shorts to Magic Kingdom, you will never see that shirt and those shorts at Magic Kingdom again.
No, I'm not that. No.
You sound like my brother.
If I took a picture at Magic Kingdom and I had my orange shirt up, you will never see that orange. So yes, and Suzanne already stepped out to go get dinner because I'm saying in the chat. Yeah, I'm like that. I go to photos for the last 2 trips. If I'm wearing the same clothes, bringing the same clothes, it's yes, okay. And yeah, I put a damn tag on it. This shirt is not worn at this park.
Too much work.
I just go by how much I weigh. If I look at myself and I'm a fat buddy, I got a fat body, I know it was this year. If I look and I'm a little bit skinnier, I'm like, oh, that was a pretty good year. And then I go back a year later and I'm fat again. So I'm a huge yo-yo dieter and yo-yo eater. So
no, I can't because we take a lot of pictures and I can't. People, you know, I don't know. I look back at pictures like, oh, what year was this? I'm wearing the same clothes. Oh wait, no, it's different. No, I like
people don't care.
Well, here's the thing. What do you feel about shaving when you're on vacation in the parks?
Got to be clean shaven.
Yep.
Every day.
Yep.
I don't like shaving. Period. As you guys can see.
Oh, I hate shaving.
I hate it, but I shave on the first day there to make sure it's smooth, and I'll probably shave maybe one more time.
I do it every other day.
Are we talking about legs or face?
Maybe we're talking about someplace else.
My wife just listen.
I know.
My wife just sent me this. You know this, or you know something?
I had a couple people text me and ask me if I could get that for them while I was down there.
But it's Disneyland. Is it going to be at Disney World?
They'll sell it down there too, I think.
She sends me all I saw the text was take my money. I'm like, she's not even home. Take what money? See, it's not only me. Don't just say it's Carlos. It's not only Carlos. So, I might pay for it all, but it's not only me. She has an addiction too.
So, shaving my face. I shave every other day because I can't stand having bad, scruffy pictures in vacation.
Oh, she is listening in. Look, go ahead. I'm sorry, Tracy.
I shave every morning, and then when I go back to the resort before we go to dinner, I'll shave again.
Do you grow it that fast?
You can start seeing it come in, yes.
Really? God, I would hate to be that. Because, I mean, this is... When did I shave this? Probably sometime last week. It ain't bad. But it's there. I get these patches. I got a patch here. Which finger am I looking for? This one. I got one here, I get one on the other side that grows
Nothing
out
grows.
more than the rest of it. No, it grows. Look, you can see it.
So what you're saying is you look like Cliff Clavin when they had that beard contest.
Yeah, maybe. See it right there? Oh, what side am I pointing at? The other side. That side. It's darker right there. I get these thick patches that grow out.
I don't know. I feel like you got to be clean shaven down there because the sun. It's sunny, and I don't want to get a weird tan around my face. I don't know.
That's that's the other good thing about November too is I don't mind where like today and yesterday, this weekend it was in the low 70s. Low 70s, about 75, 76. Got up to almost 80, and we were comfortable in the mask. It was easier to breathe in a mask. So, hoping early December and with Disney, it'll be definitely be less humid, easier to breathe in them.
I haven't had any issues wearing a mask to the parks down there, and I've been there from early July too. Hasn't been a problem.
All right, Carlos, I am actually going to leave altogether today. Now,
Yeah,
I got to get out.
We're signing off. Anyways,
I got to get out to my class.
Have fun, Trepper John, MD.
Trepper John. No, EMS. You know what EMS stands for?
Extra magical hours.
Surprise.
Extra magical satisfaction.
EMS in our field would be emergency medical service. It really means every minute's going to suck. Because teaching that class. All right, I'm going. Carlos, thank you for having me on again.
As always, thank you.
Ron, nice streaming with you again. Now I remember your name and everything. Hope you had a great time.
Just beat him at football. He's got 5 kickers, Ron.
No, I don't. I'm losing this week. Projected, I'm losing. I don't know who I'm playing this week, but project-wise, I'm losing. And I got nothing to move.
And my team's junk because Pete, of course, scheduled it for when I'm at the Cali Grill. And my son's like, we get a draft. And I'm like, I got a special dinner with your mother. We can't be doing a football draft.
You know what I noticed? I noticed that Mr. Myers took a lot of Kansas City Chiefs. I said, Kelly, when they have a bye week, you're going to have a hard time filling positions.
It's cool about the first. You know who? And Carlos, the one defense I ended up with, the Patriots.
Oh, that was bad. They all took the season off. Even I wouldn't have done that.
I didn't do it. Listen, it was an auto draft.
He was on auto draft.
I was in class till 9:30. I get done, I come out and I check, and they're like, "Oh, Tracy's up. Oh, he takes the Patriots defense." Whatever.
That was your number one pick, right?
Number one pick.
That was your number one pick, right?
No, this was. I don't even know what my number one pick was. Probably eBay.
No, I think it was
a kicker. Go ahead. Say it. Kicker.
That joke's getting a little old.
Jason Elam.
All right, guys. I'm out.
Have a good night.
All right. See you guys later.
We'll see you. We're getting on a 2-hour mark too, and I love talking about trips and everything. So, boys. Yes, Suzanne's laughing. Yep, I am not the only one with a problem. So there's a lot going on tonight and the rest of this week. Check out everybody. I don't know who to shout out anymore. Mouse Talk's on live tonight. Oh, Ron's on Thursday, and he's got some videos coming out Thursday at 9, Ron.
Thursday at 9, and I have tons of vlog material, but that I need to rest a little before I can start digging through that.
I got to see this T-shirt vlog. I got to see this one. What did I do?
Just check his eBay account. You'll see the shirts. Jeff, you're on what? Wednesday? No.
I don't know.
Oh, Dreaming with the Mouse is on Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday at
Thursday.
5.
Yeah. We'll be on Thursday and Saturday at 11.
Saturday, Jeff will be streaming a drive back down to Disney.
Shh, don't say that too loud.
And Jeff might be live in a half hour driving to TJ Maxx or something to go pick up a backpack.
Pick up a backpack. I hope they found it.
I hope so too. Because I hate to know what's going to happen when you get off.
Tomorrow's first day of school, so.
Oh, we're like that too. First day of school, we'll be looking for, we'll be hitting the mall or something. That's what Suzanne, well, we'll talk off stream, Ron. I was going to say, that's why, yeah. So, hey, I had a max of 24 watching today. Thank you very much. It stood steady. Hope everybody had fun. I promise the streaming will get better view-wise because they are coming out tomorrow to fix whatever needs to be fixed. And I'm going to tell them just wire the whole house because I am paying for $940 and I am only getting $50. So guess what? Either that or start giving me some money back. So everybody else, have a good night. Stay safe, stay positive, and we'll see you next time.
Give me the princess wave.